Hey Aquarius, this is your reading for the first full weekend in December. I believe it's like the 7th to the, was it the 6th to the 8th, 7th to the 8th, whatever. You know the calendar, you know what it say Aquarius. I ain't playing with y'all. But yeah, I'm doing this reading because the sun in Sagittarius is squaring off with Neptune in Pisces, which can cause some confusion for people, which they may find themselves, you know, self medicating with drug or alcohol usage. And we don't want to do that. We don't want you to be paranoid and, making it worse with your high thoughts or your drunk text. So I'm just coming to give you a little bit of clarity. And hopefully this spirituality will ease your mind this weekend. Something about the working together. I heard, can we get it together? Can you? Can you? I feel like you can. With the sun card that just came out, I do feel like you can get it together. This has not been easy. Whatever situation you're in, whatever relationship you are entertaining at the time, it has not been easy. This is one for the books. It's been quite a doozy, Aquarius. It's been quite a doozy. I feel like there have been some ego hits. There have been some ego deaths. There have been some shadow traits and characteristics that have shown their ugly faces, and you just didn't know. Maybe that you were as stubborn as you are. Because you're an air sign and you're future oriented, Aquarius, but there is a bit of stubbornness to you because you are a fixed sign. And maybe you're less stubborn than the other ones, like Taurus or Libra, or not Libra, but Leo or Scorpio. But you're still fixed. So I feel like there was some stubbornness or some maybe being stuck in your ways that has been exposed to you. And I think you're realizing that that is what was actually causing the, I guess, the hardships or the difficulty thus far. Not saying that you're the only one. I will never say that you're the only one to blame, especially because you're divine feminine, and your divinity and your femininity means that you ain't out here doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff because you're more receptive than you are assertive or aggressive. I should say you should always be assertive but not aggressive. You're more receptive. So I doubt that you are doing crazy things or big things, to make the relationship harder than it have to be. But it's just, little subtle traits that maybe you didn't necessarily see about yourself. Now that you've become aware of it, it's like, oh, okay, I get it. So the magician had to do some self work. There's some inner work here that had to happen. But it's like now you see it with the Page of Swords and like, oh, okay. I get it now. Now I can be a much better team player. Oh, okay. That's what was making things harder than it had to be. It wasn't my person, it was me. And again, I'm not saying that you are all to blame, especially in relation with the divine masculine, who don't tell nobody, but I feel like we are much more progressed than he is. But they say we are all equal opposites. So I feel like it's on the same level. It's just maybe in a different way that they show things. Theirs is more obvious because it's more material, tangible, 3D based. Ours is more about the grace of God, kept on the low low because it's more internal work. But you've done the internal work, okay? I'm not pulling that one. I'm pulling one of these. Okay, and you have the mother goddess Yemanya with golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. I feel like, yeah, and especially where I just happened to place that under the sun just so perfectly. Look how that fit in there like a game of Tetris. It just you pull right on up in there. Everything's so nice and neat with this little card spread. Okay. I feel like everything that happened up to this point, this situation, this collaboration, this relationship has been the way it has been. It's been a lot on you because that was its exact purpose. It was its exact purpose to bring that shadow side out of you, bring it to the light so that you can grow from it, and not so that you can completely do away with it, because every part of you is a part of you for a reason. Every single trait that God gave you, He gave it to you for a reason, and it is useful in some way. Just maybe don't use your dogged determination against your partner, but use it to work together. And I'm feeling this energy of can't nobody tell me nothing about my divine. Can't nobody tell me nothing about my counterpart. Can't nobody tell me nothing about my man. So that stubborn has turned from being toward him to now being for him toward others. It's like I don't care what nobody in society say. He don't need to do this, that, and the other to please me. He makes me happy. We make each other happy, and we don't have to have a relationship that looks like XYZ in order for us to be in love. It's that type of dogged determination that you now have, Aquarius. And I do feel like now that you have unveiled that side of yourself, is actually grounded you more. This relationship grounds you. A lot of things that you didn't see about yourself is because of that kind of aloof characteristic that people say that Aquarius have, that we sometimes just don't see that like was obviously right there in front of us, or sometimes it's kind of like we're checked out of reality. Well, there was a bit of that here where you didn't quite necessarily see some things that your other person did see, and maybe they were just so, sweet to you that they didn't want to just come out and be like, look, you were airhead. They didn't want to say anything like that. Maybe they just kind of bore the burden of it or carried the weight. And I'm trying to be careful to not make it seem like anything was all your fault. But I hope that you feel me. I hope that you are, you've ascended enough to where you can hear something about yourself and be able to say, you know what, that's true. And I do feel like I can get that from Aquarius. Like y'all are pretty open-minded people. I'm an Aquarius sun, but I'm more Capricorn dominant. So I am biased, but I'm not biased at the same time. I just feel like Aquarius people can hear things about themselves and it not just be like a big blowout about it. So yeah, anyway, um, whatever the lessons it was that you learned on this kind of difficult relationship with this person, it definitely was leading the way to you being prepared for this moment that's about to go down. This upcoming weekend, all the things that I've discussed in this reading in relation to this transit that I was doing the reading for, it could just be that, your stubborn side has come to the light, or it comes to the light kind of this weekend, so that it can be, taken from being used against your person to now being used against others. Some people may try to put confusion in your mind about your person, or they want to say things to kind of cloud your clarity in terms of this relationship. I don't really feel like it's going to work because you didn't come this far to give up. There ain't gonna be no letting go at this point just because of a minor setback, which may happen this weekend. But like I said, it's been a long time coming. You've done a lot of internal work, and the way that you would have reacted, you know, a couple weeks ago, a few months ago, a year ago, is not how you react now. And now is all that matters when you see Yamanya here. The Mother God is giving you out these golden opportunities. Some opportunities only come around a few times in life, and I feel like this type of relationship is one of them. And you're aware of that. There's a very innate awareness that this is somebody that you want to work it out with. You absolutely want to work it out with this person. You want to make it, you want to make the relationship as good as possible. And you want to be your best possible self contributing to this relationship. And I feel like you'll be getting the chance to do that very soon. So those important doors are opening for you right now in this relationship, and you're going to walk through them being aware of what you bring to it, of how maybe you delayed the doors opening for you before. And now that you are 100% ready to walk through the doors, I feel like things will be here in this sun energy for you. Okay. So thank you for watching, Aquarius. Very nice reading for us, don't you think? Like the comment if it resonates, like the comment, like the video if it resonates. Comment, let me know what doors opening for you, what changes do you see taking place, what little traits that you didn't see about yourself that you now see that maybe would have made the path to union a little more difficult than it had to be. Chit chat with me and I'll chit chat back with you. Subscribe if you have not already subscribed, and I'll see y'all next time, Aquarius. Bye.